Hi Tila, how are you?
Hi, Svetlana, how are you? Thank you.
I'm very good. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for taking your time. Tila, or Asetila Köstinger with your full name, you are an innovation specialist and a startup founder and even a coach and a co-founder of a Startup School. And you help women and girls around the world to build business impact startups. For those who don't know what it is, would you like to explain to us what is the impact startup?
Hi. So practically, we are used to have companies who make profit. And last century, companies either made profit and the doing good part was left to the NGOs. This century, we have seen since the beginning, we have seen that companies are able to do both, to do good and to do well. So to do profit and to do good, social good or environmental good or good for the planet. We believe that the future will be only like that. So doing good will be core of the business. That's why we empower women and girls to build impact startups, those game changer startups or change maker startups that will do profit and impact, and they don't sacrifice one for the other. The impact startups we support are mainly aligned with at least one SDG, one of the Sustainable Development Goals by the UN. And so practically the good startups, and the GoodStartup School helps this kind of ideas to become business viable ideas, and hopefully startups that change their life, improve their environment and their society. One more thing, to build an app is much, much easier than to change the world. So we don't like easy things. We want to change the world, impact startups.
That's a very interesting idea, and I like your explanation of with the app. But tell me, what current crisis has brought to what changes has current crisis brought to your practice, especially, and what kind of negotiation are you involved in right now?
It was a new world. It's like for everybody else around the planet. This crisis or this COVID lockdown was really new. The biggest challenge or the biggest negotiation challenge I had was with my 11 years old. So being locked at home all the time, over 9 weeks. So you have to negotiate a lot with 11 years old. And you know what? They are so good. He's so good at negotiation with me. On the other hand, from the business part, as we saw, being scarce, this period brought a lot of people to scarce of resources, of time, of means. So of course, there was, as the future is a very unknown what will bring, so everybody tries to either to save or to get more for less. So in terms of value or in terms of monetary transactions. So yeah, it was hard. On the other one side, you try to be empathic because everybody has less or has an uncertain future, being that on the startup side or in the consultancy side, or on the other hand, you want to improve and to get a better deal for yourself because also I need to pay my rent and I need to pay my projects and whatever. So that was really an adjustment at the beginning, trying to find this win-win position without losing for yourself, but making also the others to meet in the middle. So one thing what I did a lot this time was, for example, not decreasing the price or not going down with the price, but increasing the value. Mm-hmm. So getting more value. So and not focusing on the features, but in the benefits. So I'm not giving you 1 more hour, but with 1 more hour or 5 more weeks, or you'll get this. So focusing on the benefits that the customer will have and giving more value. That would be my approach to this.
Very interesting. So you sound like you increase the value for everyone and actually drill down to what they really want, not just by giving them the value of money, but also some other expectation, covering some other expectations that they have. Mm-hmm. Very
exactly.
And what tips and recommendations do you have for the others who deal right now with the current crisis and actually maybe renegotiating their contracts? The contractors are all around there and everyone has got problems right now, actually difficulties, let's put it this way.
I would like to, I remember a quote I read some time ago about a negotiation as a art, as a sport, that they asked Bruce Lee once, what is Kung Fu? And he said, Kung Fu is fighting without fighting. And I think the same is for negotiation. Negotiation is fighting without fighting. My recommendation would be like all the practitioners, negotiation practitioners, all the lawyers, your lawyer, your home lawyer, or everybody you know that is a good negotiator will tell you, get prepared. So the more you are prepared, what you want, first of all, what do you want to get out of this deal? What is the minimum, and all the terms you say, what are the three numbers? So prepare yourself, but at the same time, try to prepare what the other ones. Do you know what the other wants? How far is he going, or what is his level of pain, or the zopa, or the badna, or all that? But the other thing, I have been approached and exposed many times through my career to negotiation training, to negotiation coaching. But if you don't go regularly, you forget some of them. So I had to, from time to time, to go back and remind me. So my recommendation would be to make negotiation coaching, negotiation knowledge, negotiation trainings like a hygiene. Like, we brush our teeth every day, but we go every 6 months to have a dental hygiene, deep cleaning. So negotiation training should be something like this, a management hygiene, to get it, to refresh it, and to get new tips and tricks, or to remember the old ones. It's so simple as increasing the pie, jumping from position negotiation to interest-based negotiation is very simple. But if you don't use it, if you don't read it, if you number it, you forget it. So yeah, make negotiation training and negotiation knowledge part of your daily, exactly like we learn project management and other things, we think they are more important. At the end, the real art of fighting without fighting is negotiation.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So your approach is actually use it or lose it. If you don't use it, then obviously people will be having difficulties to negotiate, and preparation is mother to everything.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for sharing that with us. It was a pleasure having you, and let's hope that we will come out of this crisis stronger than we went into that.
Thank you so much. And have a great day to all the negotiators out there.
Thank you.
Increase the pie.